I hear you're working on a new game. Tell me about that.
I am working on a game. So if you saw the video, I was essentially just sitting there playing a video game with my friend, and we started singing songs back and forth. And the idea was we were trying to guess what song that they were singing. And we were like, this is a lot of fun. Let's like go find a game where we can actually play this. And we were looking for a long time, and the only one that came close was Song Pop, but it's crap. And we're like, you know what? How hard would it be to just make one? Like it would be easy enough. And it's something that everyone does. Like, how often have you been, I don't know about you, but how often have you been like with friends or at your job or family, and a song starts to play and you try as hard as you can to be the first to guess it? Like it's a game that I feel everyone's played.
Right.
And it's just fun. So that's what we're hoping to do. And because I don't have a ton of skills in video game design or programming or anything like that, I knew I was going to make a load of crap. So I recruited people who do have skills to help me out with this.
So you're basically like the project manager?
Yes, I am the project manager. What we're hoping to do is, people were asking all sorts of questions like what engine, what language. My engine is a V6 and my language is English. And yes, I will be paying people. I want everyone to know. But we're hoping that the game can actually be free if we can, or only like a couple bucks. We don't want to like, I'm not going to charge people to have like just a family fun game to play. You know what I mean?
So
Or
what
do you
would
have any
be
like specific questions about it?
Yeah, what would be so if you plan on having it free, what would be your monetizing strategy for the game? How would you monetize it?
So the idea is we would have hopefully this little app. So the idea is it's on your computer and you have a question on your computer. So Whitney Houston's How Will I Know has played, and you have 4 answers you can give. So you have an app on your phone that is tethered to the game you're playing, or you can just use a controller, you can use your mouse, but we're hoping for the app, because what we can do with that app is we can run a little ad down at the bottom, and that will hopefully be the only monetization we will need. Other than that, donations to fund the game are optional, but we're not like hosting a Kickstarter to get a ton of money. It's a passion project that we'll just complete whenever we get to it,
Why not just make the entire game mobile? Because I feel like that's the best market to target for a game like that.
It is a really good market to target. We wanted to make it on PC because there isn't one on PC, and it would just be a lot of fun. The thing I think too is having a game that you can stream with Twitch. That was our big thing about the game, was that we want to have a system where your Twitch subscribers or your Twitch viewers can jump into the game you're playing and pick and choose songs, which is possible with a phone app, but I feel would be more fun. And you're already at your computer streaming anyway. It'd be more fun on the PC, as well as this one's a little bit out there, but we have another mode that we're thinking of like doing like a game show VR mode. This is way in the future, and I know we have a lot of plans. A lot of people were saying you're shooting too high, but like, if we're gonna dream, we're gonna dream big on this. So yeah, it's like a game show campaign. So we figured the platform that made sense for what we were hoping was the computer.
So Steam?
Yeah.
Okay.
What were your initial thoughts about the game, though, when you first heard about it?
Well, since you said music trivia, probably the first thing that came to my mind was licensing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially now that you're talking about Twitch and having people stream on that, people are probably not going to be able to, like, people are probably, like, big YouTubers or big Twitch streamers are probably going to avoid it because they don't want copyright.
Right. When it comes to copyright on Twitch, it's not super strict. What Twitch does is just when you're rewatching the video, they'll silence certain music parts, which is fine. Like, who's gonna rewatch the scene later? I think copyright is one thing that we're working to get around. But as far as we know, as far as what we've researched, we should be okay. The way Song Pop has done it, is they have a setup where you play only little like tiny bits of songs, not enough to get copyrighted. And I don't think they had to be licensed. But I'm not exactly sure. That might be the one thing that ties the noose around this. So as far as we know, we're okay. But if it comes to that, what we're hoping to do is get partnered through a second party, like Pandora, or what's that other one, Spotify, that everyone uses. And if we can get partnered through them and we're just using their service, I think it would go a lot better for us copyright wise, because then it's just using a second party service at that point. So we have a lot of ways that we're thinking to go around it, but that's even if that is an issue.
So you talk about Song Pop. What are you making? What are you offering? What features are you offering that's different from the competition?
No microtransactions and more platforms. The thing is, like, we're not exactly hoping for the game to make a ton of money. We don't care if it blows up. We just wanted to have a game that we could, like, music trivia, sit down and enjoy. And it's one of those things that it was kind of like when I first built my computer. I wasn't thinking, oh, I need this. It was, I want the experience. So that's kind of more what I'm taking from this. Like, I just want to do this. And in my life, I can say, yes, I made a game once. You know, it's more that than it is trying to get the game to be a huge blockbuster hit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And I do wish you luck. I hope it succeeds, and I hope you get through all the hurdles you have to overcome. And I hope you also get enough people for your project. I know you're looking for volunteers or whatever, right? So
there were a lot, and I gotta say thanks to anyone else who wanted to join. We have a few more openings too, but there have been so many people who came to us. Like we had a guy who said that he was a developer for 2 of the Uncharted games, and what is that one, The Last of Us, and he wanted to help out. And I was like, man, you're overqualified for what we're doing. And he's like, no, I like what you do. So I mean, it was really cool, the support that we were able to get, which made me feel good, because there were a lot of naysayers as well. So I was like, yeah, well, why don't, in your face? How about suck it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be a naysayer. I'm just asking questions, and
No, I wasn't saying you. I wasn't saying you at all. No, there were people who were like, you don't seem to have enough direction. You don't know what you're doing. And I'm just like, laughing. Well, of course I don't. Like, that's why I'm getting into this. Like, I would love to do this. I'd love to try. And if I fail, whatever, like, it's fine. It's just, it was fun. And that's what I'm going for.
And you'll be able to fund it and everything?
Yes, I am perfectly,
yeah, you got that. You got that crypto account.
Crypto. Jeez.